What's up YouTube, it's your boy Tits here, and today we're going to take a look at my build for the pairs. It's been a highly requested build video from my subscribers and other people just messaging me. And it's basically going to be with a catalyst in it, no forma, just rank 30. It's going to be a crit build, obviously. I'm going to explain the build. I'm also going to explain the build with forma in it because I plan on using 4 formas. That's a lot, right? I mean, this weapon is already just just the highest damage weapon in the game. Just so much fun. You land just the hugest crits, but you can even go way further than that. I'll explain that towards the end of the video, and I'll throw up a little gameplay afterwards with just how it sits now. And also, I kind of forgot about the Latron Prime video. It's a new weapon, so I did want to get it out quick. It's been 30 for a few days. Sorry about that. I'm on my 2 days off now, so I'll try to get that out tomorrow. So, pairs. You want split chamber all the way up, point strike all the way up, speed trigger all the way up, vital sense all the way up, serration 2 from the top, and piercing hit all the way up in its own polarity slot. And you'll have 1 point left. Yes, you could put Hellfire, Stormbringer, or whatever in here. You don't really want Hellfire in there because even though it's nice on Infested, the Ancients are the tough ones, and you want to shoot them in the head because that's where you get double damage, and it really makes a difference on the pairs because the damage is so high when we're talking base damage because of its high base damage. It's innate armor ignore, and how high the base damage goes up from Serration, and you still get a nice 100% bonus by shooting the Ancients in the head with armor piercing. Now for Corpus, you would want electrical, actually, because you get a 400% bonus from shooting him in the head with electrical and AP. But the thing is piercing hit only goes up to 60% here. Electrical goes up to 90, and you can fit a fully ranked electrical or Hellfire or whatever in this mod slot. So for Corpus, you'll get a little bit more damage if you put electrical in here instead of AP. But for Grineer, you want to keep it AP again, just like Infested, because shooting them in the head, you get the biggest bonus from AP, nothing else. And basically, that's it for the build. It takes a catalyst. The Paris needs fire rate all the way up to shoot fast enough. It really does need it all the way up. You can put reload speed on. It speeds up your animation of grabbing the air out and everything, but it doesn't speed it up enough that it makes a difference to me. You will be fast enough with fire rate. Now, it's your personal preference. If you want to drop a damage mod and and lose that much damage to put a reload speed on, by all means, go ahead and do it. But this is my ideal build, in my opinion. So, what else? Crit for this weapon, huge crits. Has 150% crit from the start, and then we throw in an extra 120, and then 150% crit chance, and it starts at 20%. So I think it's what, 60 after the mod. Now, to understand how to do crit math, just watch my crit video. I can't explain it. It's a few videos ago, and it explains it in detail exactly how it works, because most of you probably don't understand how to calculate your crit damage, and you probably don't know that your elemental mods crit also when your weapon crits. And other than that, before I get to the gameplay, in a week or two, however long it takes to rank this up 4 more times to 30, I'm going to add 2 V polarities and 2 dash polarities. 4 formas I'm going to need to use in order to add 2 more elemental mods. In some cases it'll be electrical and ice. In some cases it will be fire and ice. And for like Grineer, it can be any 2 of the 3. But to add electrical, ice, and fire, to add basically combinations of those 3 in 2s, to put 2 more of those elemental mods in, and have Serration ranked up 2 more times, you're going to need 4 formas. Now you can actually get away with 3 formas and be 1.2 short. And if you want, you could take your speed trigger down 1 point. And if that doesn't bother you, you could do that with 3 formas. But I'm going to do the whole 4 formas so I can leave my speed trigger all the way up and I can fit a fully ranked 2 more elemental mods in. And I will get that video out when I'm done with it. It's going to take a little while, but the damage is just going to be, you know, crazy. I'm already doing thousands of damage already with this thing. I'm doing over you know, well over 10k damage when I'm hitting sonar spots. When I add those 2 other elemental mods in, I'm going to be doing, you know, 20,000 plus damage, like insane amounts. So I can't wait to get that out for you guys. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit my nose is a little bit stuffy right now, so I didn't don't mean to sound stuffed up. Can't really help it. But hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and let's jump into a little bit of gameplay. Alright guys, we got some infested gameplay here. I think I'm on Zinni. Thin him out a little bit with my despair. I try to get headshots on most all the ancients I go after for the big crits, big one-shot kills. I actually get a lot more misses than I normally do. I'm actually usually pretty damn good with the Paris, but I was kind of trying really hard to get like all headshots, and to be honest, to me, if you're like looking at him dead on, it's like a lot easier to hit him in the foot. You won't do quite as much damage, but they kind of flop their head from the front to the back. See how they're doing now? And it'll make me, you know, miss a lot. Especially, well, not a lot, but if I'm actually trying to, if I'm just trying to go for headshots to actually show someone something, make a video or something, it's like I start missing, but whatever. So with the Paris, I normally do anywhere on average of about, with this build here, on average around 3,500 3,500k damage to about 3,500, 4,500 average, and then I'll get like 5 and 7,000s like here and there. It all depends on faction and where I'm shooting, but roughly 3,500 at least and up. And that's just with this build here. Once I get my formas into it and I'm able to add 2 more damage mods, I'm going to be getting, I'm thinking, I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm thinking I'm going to get, because my buddy, he has his 4 forma in his, and he gets like 7 and 10,000 shots like every time. So I guess I'm going to be somewhere around there. And then if you think about it with sonar, I'm going to be getting in between 25k and 30k shots over and over on the sonar spots. It's just going to be, you know, just so sick. You know, with a slight variation, you know, depending on exactly what a sonar is. Like if the sonar is on a weak spot, then my damage is already doubled. You know, I'll be hitting huge crits. But even right now with sonar, you know, I'm breaking 10k all the time. So it's really nice. It's a really fun weapon to use. I really think you guys will like it, depending on, you know, if it's your kind of weapon. You got to be into sniping. You got to, when it comes to the bow, you just have to get comfortable with it. It's not for everybody. So it's not that it sucks. It definitely doesn't suck, but it's just not for everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.